bitch, man!
What's going on, guys? On this episode of On the Set for October Horrorfest, I'm taking a look at The Exorcism of Emily Rose. This one is loosely based off of Anneliese Michel, one of the weirdest possession stories to ever happen. So let's get into it. A lawyer named Erin takes the case of Father Moore, a priest who was charged with a homicide following an exorcism attempt. He was attempting to perform an exorcism on a young girl named Emily Rose. The church wants him to plead guilty, just to take some of the attention away from the case. But Moore pleads not guilty instead. Basically, the whole movie is a court trial with flashbacks of what happened to Emily. So, as the witness testifies, we see bits and pieces of what happened. Doctors try to find a medical reason for Emily's situation, saying that it could be epilepsy or schizophrenia. After dropping out of college due to late-night episodes of weird muscle spasms and seeing a variety of delusions, Emily moved back home to her parents' house and was placed on epilepsy medication. But when the medication didn't seem to work, Father Moore was brought in to evaluate her. He determined that Emily was in fact being possessed by a demon. So he proceeded to perform an exorcism on her. But it horribly failed, and he blamed the medication that she was on. After testifying on the stand, Erin starts to experience strange paranormal stuff at her house, like waking up in the middle of the night and smelling something burning. Father Moore tells her that he experienced strange things just like that the night he was preparing for the exorcism. Then, Erin sides with Moore and brings in an anthropologist to testify and explain possession, but it quickly gets dismissed by the judge. Dr. Cartwright, who was present for the exorcism, presents a tape that has the whole thing recorded on it. However, before he could deliver it to the court, Cartwright gets hit and killed by a car. Man, this trial is just not going well at all. After all this, Erin's boss threatens to fire her if she lets Moore take the stand one more time. So what does she do? The next day, she lets Moore take the stand. He reads a letter that Emily wrote right before she died. It goes on to say that the day following the exorcism, Emily was approached by the Virgin Mary, who gave her the choice of going to heaven. But for some reason, she chose to continue suffering instead. Ultimately, the jury reaches a verdict: guilty. But they also want his time to already have been served. So the judge accepts and Moore gets set free. Later on, he and Erin go to visit Emily's grave, which has now become a holy shrine for people from all around the world. The end. This one was a bit weird, but it was alright. People normally wouldn't believe someone died from possession. I mean, that just sounds crazy. They always try to find a more logical reason. But this case definitely shed some light on that whole situation. Alright, well, next time, we give birth to the devil. Well, something like that. And I'll see you then.